Namaste, everybody. And welcome to this Yin Yoga practice. Today, we're going to be working with the prana. Prana is live energy. And the most common way that we get our prana in is through our breath. So there are two main pranas that we are very much in contact with. One is the prana vayu. Vayu means wind, and this prana moves, this energy moves in and out of our bodies and around bodies. So it's just as a quick overview, we have the prana vayu, which comes in and down. Apana vayu, which goes down and out. That's our disposal forces in the body. And we have the samavayu, which goes in and churns in the stomach. And we have, samavayu, which stays in the middle of the body. And the fifth vayu is udana vayu, which is out. I got my notes just to make sure there are 5 vayus. Pranavayu, apanavayu, samavayu, udanavayu, and vijnanavayu, which is circulation. So if any of these winds, these energies are not quite working well, you will have issues, physical issues, health issues. So this is part of yoga anatomy. We're going to use our imagination and imagine that we're bringing prana or energy through all of our sense organs as we meditate and sending it down onto the center of the body. Then when we exhale, we bring it out to the third eye and out. Okay, this is the visualization. In through the sense organs to the belly, out to the third eye and out. Close your eyes and try to get that visualization happening. Inhale in, bring in this pranavayu in towards your belly. And as you exhale, let the pranavayu come towards your third eye and out. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Keep breathing whilst I talk to you. Keep visualizing this absorption of the pranavayu that goes towards the stomach and out through your third eye. So pranavayu is not just the air we breathe. Everything that we absorbed through our sensorial organs is energy. The energy of words, the energy of images, the energies of smells and taste, the energies of food that we ingest. All of this we have to digest. So it has to come in and down. In and down. You might start getting a little bit of tingling in your third eye from the concentration of prana. And you're not making it up. This is happening. Lovely. And from that space of centering in your pranavayu, Let me invite you to put an intention for your practice today. Bring your hands together, bow your heads. Namaste. So we're going to come onto our knees. Take a cushion to keep your knees nice and protected. And first of all, let's just mobilize the spine a little bit. You can do a cat-cow. You can roll your shoulders. Wonderful. Now come to sitting over your heels to watch what we're going to do next. We're going to continue with the visualization of taking in the prana through the body and bringing it out. I might put my mat in this position. So we're going to build ourselves up to go towards resting in child's pose. If you want to, you can have a block nearby to rest your forehead in child's pose. This will be a child's pose with your legs close together. Normally we're doing child's pose with the legs wide apart and we walk the hands forwards. This one has the legs together and your back will be arching. So if this is too much for your spine, you can have a higher block holding onto your head. That will be the posture that we're going to stay in for a little bit. If you're sitting like this and you already feel that there might be some pain on your knees, you can put a blanket or a thin blanket or a towel between your calf muscle and your lower leg, so that you don't feel so much pressure on the knees. So this is the movement that we're going to do. We're going to start with the head down and the hands to the side. And we're going to inhale and bring the arms up. Exhale, turn the hands and bring the arms down. We are exhaling towards the third eye. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhaling up, take your time, don't rush it. Exhaling down, almost like if you were doing a slow motion. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Three more breaths. Lovely. And we're going to come into child's pose. Finish whichever movement you are doing. I'm going to have a block in front of my head. You don't have to have that. Relax your hands by the side. In fact, I might not need block. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Continue visualizing that breath that comes in through your sense organs, and now your belly is being pressed by your thighs. So how does that feel like? Can you feel that massage of your internal organs as you're lying forwards over your thighs? Keep breathing and sending that breath in and to your abdomen and out through your third eye, which might be now stimulated by being on the floor. You can also have your hands one on top of the other and rest your forehead onto your hands if you prefer. And if you don't have a block. We have 1 more minute in here. Can you release a little bit more and bring your attention back to your breath? Very, very gently, we're going to come out by bringing your hands just to support your upper body and your head. Bring your hands towards you. Tag your toes under. Come into a squat. Leave your cushion to the side. And come into a forward fold. Extending the legs. Bring your hands onto a block or a chair. And just sway your hips a little bit side to side. Let those knees get a bit of action after being flexed, being bent so long. Lovely. So we're going to find that position where we can stay for about 1 minute. Maybe your position is with your chest up. You have to try and relax the head. Maybe your head can go all the way down towards either a support or just hanging in there. It's only going to be 1 minute, which is about 10 breaths. Very slow breaths. If this is not very good for you, you can do it with a chair. Karen, remember that this is always an option. With a chair, or even lying your belly onto a table, that will give you a stretch on the back of the legs. Wonderful. And very, very gently, we're going to roll up into standing. Bring your arms back, hands by the sides. We're going to stay standing for a little bit. So have your feet in whichever position you can feel comfortable. This is not like the regimented yogas where you have to have your feet parallel. You can have your feet slightly apart. If you're feeling particularly tired today, you can take a block and place it on a wall or a door and just stand leaning against it so that you get support, but at the same time, it's not the whole body leaning against the wall. This could also be your Tadasana. So whatever your position is for standing, close your eyes and follow the instruction of the breath for your Tadasana. We're going to feel the breath coming in through the nose and going down and spreading towards the legs as we exhale. So the attention comes in through the nose, down to the belly, down through the legs. You can also have the breath coming in and down through arms and legs if that feels good and grounding. These visualizations don't only help us to keep concentrating and paying attention to the practice, but they also allow us to direct that energy. Notice if you are collapsing inwards. Expand, feel that prana energy almost filling you up like a balloon, expanding your body, expanding your chest. Making your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles smile, lifting with the energy, but without effort, without forcing. So the downward moving prana or Vayu is Apana Vayu. One more deep breath in Tadasana. And open your eyes. You can stay standing if you can see me clearly. We're going to come into a little flow from down dog into up dog. So if you want, you can use your blocks to place underneath your thighs. Just watch for a moment. So, and you don't have to go very deep. We're going to go from down dog into a version of up dog. By placing the blocks underneath the thighs, at least this will be good for you because you don't put so much pressure on the spine. I think you will see it better without the yoga mat. So I have my two blocks on the floor. I will put them I will aim them onto my knees. From down dog, we're going to come into up dog. My toes are on the floor. From down dog to up dog. The alternative is, if you don't have blocks or you don't want to use blocks, then you just place your knees onto the floor. We want to stretch the front of the body and the back, obviously. The back of the body is stretched on the down dog and the front of the body stretch on this kind of up dog. You're just pivoting onto your arms. We're not doing chaturanga or anything like that. Just pivoting and opening. The toes will stay tucked under. If this position is not good, then you can come from up dog into cow stretch. From down dog to cow stretch, okay? Let's try it. We're going to do 10 of these. Inhale and exhale fully, just to prepare. Inhale again and exhale as you move into up dog. Inhale here. Exhale as you push back. Inhale as you move forwards, opening the chest. Exhale as you move back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards, we are halfway. Exhale back. Inhale forwards for 6. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. And back. Last 2. Forwards. And back. Last 1. Forwards. And back. We're going to stay in down dog for 1 minute. If you want, you can bring a block to hold your head, just to give you a bit of a respite in there. Just 10 deep breaths in down dog. See if you can direct your breath in through your nose, all the way through your spine to your tailbone, and down through your legs, out through your heels of the hands and the heels of the feet. And when we've done the 10 breaths, release, shake your hands, rotate your wrists. I was quite strong on the wrists. And we're going to stretch the arms. So we're going to come to cow's face. Bring one leg cross over or your legs into a cross-legged position. You can do that, but the focus will be the arms. So I have my right knee over my left. And we're going to bring the arms parallel to the floor. So you're going to bring the opposite arm to the leg that is on top, underneath. If you can't cross your arms and join your hands, you can also hold onto your shoulders. Now close your eyes and just follow my voice. We're going to inhale and bring the elbows up. Exhale and bring the elbows down. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale down. Feel the breath opening between your shoulders as you bring your elbows up towards the sky. Exhale, elbows down. 2 more, inhale. Last one. Bring your elbows towards your chest. Now, if your legs are crossed, you can keep them like this and rest your elbows over your knee. If your legs are outstretched, you do the same. You might not touch, just stay there. Same if your legs are crossed. So we're coming into a forward fold. In whichever position your legs are, just rest it in there. If your knee is up, you might not feel a lot of stretch on the back. That's absolutely fine. Breathe onto your hip and onto any areas where you feel tension. Relax your jaw as you're doing it. And release your arms. Release your legs. Shake your legs. If you have a cushion or a cushion and a block, that would be a bit higher. But a cushion only would be enough. You can fold it in 2 to make it more cushiony. We're going to come into this opening of the chest. The knees come together in pyramid pose. The legs look like a pyramid. And we're just letting the chest open up. The muscles on the chest release away. The jaw is relaxed. And see if you can imagine the breath now coming in through your nose onto your belly as you inhale. And the energy comes also from the legs and up onto your belly. And as you exhale, the energy goes out through your legs and your arms. So imagine like a concentric energy going through your belly and the exhale, eccentric energy going out. We're helping the circulation on the body. You might feel pulsation on your fingertips. Maybe on your toes as well. Keep the attention on your breath. We're going to come out of this posture by bringing both knees to your right hand side. Bring your left hand in front of your face and bring yourselves up into sitting. Lovely. Bring your legs forwards, massage your legs. And we have to do the other arm. So choose what position you will take on this one. You can either have knee over knee and the other leg outstretched, or you can have your legs crossed, or you can have your legs out in front of you or open into a V. There is a mosquito in this room coming after me. The beauties of summer. So just choose how you want to be. And the elbow of the opposite arm to the leg that is on top will come underneath. So bring your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, bring the elbow. In this case, it would be my right elbow underneath the left, because the left leg is on top. We're going to do 10 breaths. Remember that your option, if you can't cross your arms and touch your hands, your option is to have your hands on your shoulders. Inhale, bring your elbows up. Exhale, release them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can contract your pelvic floor as you exhale. Inhale, pelvic floor is relaxed. Exhale, contract your pelvic floor up. Inhale. Exhale, contract your pelvic floor, but with a slight contraction, not very hot. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale. Last breath. Exhale. Bring your elbows towards your knee or towards your shins or wherever you are. And release your head, release your arm. Keep breathing. Three more breaths. And coming up, uncross the arms, uncross the legs. Massage anything that you might feel is tense. And we're going to go into the contra posture, opening over the cushion again. But on the previous one, we had the knees together and the feet apart. This time we're going to have feet together, knees apart. If you feel that this is too hard for your hips, this might be an option, Karen, for you. You can put your blocks underneath your thighs like this. And that's quite a nice, relaxing way of releasing the legs without tasking it too much. If you don't have blocks, you can put a cushion, or just let the legs hang in there. And obviously, if it gets too hard, you can have your knees together and feet apart instead. We do the same breath as before in this position, bringing the energy in towards the middle of the body as we inhale, and then distributing it on every direction throughout the body as we exhale. As your body releases, you might want to let go of some support. We're going to come out, so bring your knees together, roll over to one side, and come up into sitting. Wonderful. Massage the legs, roll the shoulders. Yes, move your head, anything that you may need to do. And we're going to do the last one. The last posture is going to be supported shoulder stand, in which we're going to either bring the legs over a chair or a wall or a door. For this one, it will be better if you do have a vertical surface, but if you don't, a chair will be adequate. So if you have a chair, you will bring your hips close to it and bring your legs up. If you're using a wall, you can have a cushion under your hip, and to bring your legs as vertical as they can be, you need to sit very close to the wall, and then you bring your hands onto the floor and bring your legs up. And your hips will be quite close to the wall. If they aren't, then you can lift a little bit and shuffle yourself in. And I'm gonna come and see what you're doing. So if your wall is out from from my view, don't worry about it. Just do it where you can. That's it. Oh, that dog is so sweet. We're going to have 4 minutes in here. You might be able to research these values, these different energies. So see if you can imagine the breath coming in through your sense organs and out through your third eye. That is prana vayu. Now, focus on the exhale, that's Udana Vayu. So you breathe gently, just letting the breath come in by itself and exhale with intention. You can even think of the mantra Om as you exhale. We are doing supported shoulder stand against a wall or legs over a sofa. Udana Vayu. Focusing on the exhalation. The inhale comes in passively and the exhale comes out actively. As when you sing, chant Om. This breath awareness you can also do as a meditation. Now imagine that your breath is coming through the center of your heart, of your chest. And as you send the breath through the head and the arms and the legs, you're stimulating your Vyana Vayu. Is the distribution, the circulatory system. Inhaling through your heart And then expanding the breath through your head, your body, and your limbs. Feel your heart opening as you do that. Now bring in Apana Vayu, which is responsible for elimination and the downward moving energy. When we were standing, you were breathing in and sending the breath down towards your legs, all the way towards the earth. Now, as we are in supported shoulder stand, you will bring the breath in and it will go down through your spine all the way towards your tailbone and your lower abdomen. But when you inhale, see if you can inhale through your crown of the head and through the soles of your feet, so that anything that needs elimination from your feet will come down towards your abdominal area. That's it. Breathe in deeply. And we're going to come out of our supported shoulder stand. If you feel really comfortable there, then just let yourself be on this supported shoulder stand. But if your legs are getting cold, if your feet are getting cold or numb or anything, just come into a full Shavasana. So to come out of it, yeah, that's it. You bring your knees towards your chest and turn sideways. And you can even just push yourself away from the wall and come into Shavasana. You can do your Shavasana with a cushion under your head if you want, Ollie. That's it. Yeah, good. And for our final relaxation meditation, we're going to focus on Samana Vayu. This is the air or the wind that concentrates in the middle of your body, in your stomach. So let the inhalation come into you softly, automatically, the breath that is breathing itself. And on the exhalation, feel the slight contraction from your diaphragm, bringing it out. Samana Vayu is responsible for the processing of things. It moves like a churning circulation in the stomach. It's a process of digesting, of understanding, and absorbing. And it influences also the process of elimination. If you want to increase this power, you can inhale, suspend the breath, contract your lower, your pelvic floor and your lower abdomen for a few moments, and then exhale. And imagine that coil turning on your belly. Inhale. Close your throat, Jalabandha, Mulabandha. And exhale. Let it circulate. And now let your attention just be on the breath, and let the breath be whatever it wants to be, whatever direction it might have. It might be a soft ebb and flow. Just feel it. And we're coming towards the end of the class. If you want to stay in Shavasana, you can stay in Shavasana for the Oms and Shantis. If you want to come up, you can wiggle your toes and your fingers and roll your head, and then come up into seating. Feeling all the winds and energies of the body activated, generated. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale to begin. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together. Rub your palms. Generating prana between your hands. And place your palms over your face. Inhale. Open your eyes to this prana. Slide your hands to your chest and bow your head. Namaste. Give yourselves a clap. Well done.